Today's technique is one of my favorite ways to counter a single leg by dropping him down to the mat and finishing with the Darce. So I'm here, he comes in for a single. When he does that, I need to like sprawl. So I lean into him, I have an arm around his shoulder here, and depending on how high he is, if he's higher up, I'll push his head down, but he's already kind of low. So I'm gonna keep sprawling and get his hand under here. Okay, so now I have him on the ground, I sprawl my leg out, he's turtled. So I'm gonna finish by going to the side here, coming up, either to a gable or to an S grip. I like the gable grip, then I'm gonna roll him over. When I roll him over, I like to have my head, arm on top of his head, like above his neck. If it's on his neck, it's gonna hurt, but it's not much leverage. I want his head to tuck under. So I go over here, by where his head's at. I'm gonna turn him over, okay? And then I'm gonna Darce. So from here, I move to the side, so I'm perpendicular to him. And I'm gonna punch his arm up, like an uppercut. Grab my bicep, grab here, score up, and then drop the weight on top of him. Okay, and I turn a little bit. Okay, so from this angle here, so he comes in, single, I block, sprawl out, come to the side, I roll him. And one thing I do too, if the guy is like really strong, sometimes he like straightens his neck. There you go. Now it's hard to finish the Darce. So I'll get closer, we'll get my arm in deeper to finish the Darce. So what I do is, I'll crank it as much as possible, and I put my hand on the mat. What that does is it acts like a block. Now from here, my ear goes to his armpit. I punch up deep, grab my bicep, square up, and with downward pressure, so I'm just gonna put my weight into his arm and sprawl backwards, and have a quick tap. So that is a way to counter the single leg.